Good afternoon, QRE fam and YouTube. I'm coming here today with an awesome game review. I'm a hardcore gamer. I have been my entire life. I do not think they hinder the human mind. I think that they excel them and teach you creativity that you probably would not have learned otherwise. True story, I actually passed a science class based off 100% of a video game, and that game was Parasite Eve, and it was all about mitochondria and the blood work, and my teacher was dumbfounded that I actually got an A+ in that class because of a video game. So I'm a video game fan. I suggest playing video games. It helps you get out of your world and experience many other ones. It lets you experience roles that you would not otherwise. Whether it's, taking on a planet or saving a town. I mean, there's so much endless possibilities. It's not funny. And I feel like that, yes, people should play them and that kids should play them as well. But everything has a time. I mean, you can't sit there and play it all day long. But you can play it for a little while. Get down on some stuff, bust out some missions, whatnot, get down with it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you do it too long, that's when it becomes an issue. So I guess it's all about time management, man. So let's get into this game review here. I am 100% a Far Cry franchise lover. There's not a single one of them that I do not like. I have played them since the very first up till the current one, which is 6. I personally feel like every game doubles, if not quadruples, the technology of the prior and previous game. Their stories are phenomenal. They put so much detail into these storylines that it's truly amazing. I mean, the minute the game starts, you're on the edge of the seat. You're waiting, like, what's gonna happen. The last 3 specifically have had amazing stories, like almost like movie or a TV series quality style dialogue and whatnot. The graphics just keep getting better and better and better, and I understand now that the Series X is out and the PS5 that graphics have jumped again, but not based off those consoles, which any game's going to look phenomenal on those consoles, especially games that are designed for them. But on your Xbox One X or Xbox One or Xbox One S, the graphics are phenomenal. I personally have an X right now. I'm waiting to buy the Series X until all the kinks get worked out of it and whatnot. So I heard this game was coming out, and I pre-ordered it back around income tax time, and it came the day it was released from Best Buy. Best Buy is actually pretty decent on pre-ordering games and getting them to you on the release date. I'm sure that there are times that they do have issues, but I have not come across those issues. So I recommend pre-ordering from Best Buy, and their warranties are, no one can match them. I mean, there's literally not a store out there that can match the warranty that they have when it comes to all their products. If you break it, you take it to the store, they replace it with one off the shelf. I mean, what's wrong with this picture? Nothing. Instead of waiting months on end and mailing something out and had to wait months on end for it to come back to you. Nope. Cruise over to Best Buy, spend that little extra money, get that warranty, you will do yourself a bonus. So either way, back to the game. We have Far Cry 6 here, and it is one of the more controversial games in the franchise. This one has a lot to do with politics. It was supposed to be released earlier, and I'm assuming that it was not released due to all the political stuff going on in our country. I personally, I haven't found anything that is bad with what I've come across so far in the game. I have not beat this game yet. I am currently in the middle of it. But I have to do a pre-game review and an end-game review on this game because it's just phenomenal. The customization alone, you can customize the cars, you can customize the guns, you can customize your clothes, all your side things. Like in this current thing, spoiler, you have they call them Supremos, which are these backpacks, and there is a variety of them, from ones that launch missiles to ones that do healing to ones that do flamethrower, stuff like that. There's one that like makes you boost up in the air and whatnot, and that right there by itself, that was pretty cool. I mean, they have not had anything like that in any of the prior games. They also, in this game, have, they call them amigos, and they are your pets. You start out with a crocodile, and you can get some more throughout the time, but you can actually send the crocodile out to attack people, or just to defend you if they come in your circles. I personally like the alligator because when you're swimming through the water, the sharks are attacking you and whatnot, and there are other fish that attack you too. The alligator will actually fight them in the water, so it's kind of cool. Gunplay. The guns sound real, they look real. There's no complaints in the gun department. Their damage seems legit, and their mechanisms are all on point. It's like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to shooter games, is when they make guns and they don't perform or sound or act like the real guns do. Now obviously if you're playing a futuristic game with laser guns, that's clearly not the case, but the guns in this game are sweet. They have, I don't know, I'd probably say maybe 100 or two. I'm not for sure, I mean, don't quote me on that, but it's quite a bit, and they range from handguns, machine guns, submachine guns, assault rifles, light machine guns, missile launchers and grenade launchers, bows and arrows, flamethrowers and disc throwers and nail throwers, and I mean, the list goes on. You got a machete that you can just slice and dice people up with. I mean, the cutscenes are pretty sweet when it comes to the killings. The map is huge. In my opinion, this is probably the biggest map, and it's probably double the size of the other maps. There's multiple islands. There's a main island that's just huge in its own, and then there's several other islands that you can partake on as well. They have added an array of vehicles that have previously, it's just usually been a one car, like a dune buggy, a truck, a normal vehicle, a hang glider, and a helicopter. Well, there's a whole bunch of helicopters. There's a whole bunch of cars, from civilian and to your little James Bond style cars. There's four-wheelers, there's motorcycles, there's airplanes that you can fly now. There's this hover car that you can cruise on land or water with. There's this crazy like helicopter thing that looks like a car, like almost like a go-kart style car, but it's got a fan in the front of it that lifts it and it just glides, and it's pretty quick. But you can change the color of the cars, the rims, the interior. They have battering rams that you build for the vehicles now, there's an array of battering rams. You can also get tons of throwing weapons, from grenades to EMP style stuff to tomahawks to knives to I even think there's a healing one, if I can recall correctly. And then another crazy thing is they have a huge camp system where you have multiple camps and you upgrade the camps, and you can choose what stores go in your camp, up to 2 bonus stores that you can choose in your camp, but there's a handful of them that you get to pick from, and when you pick from them, they obviously have different things. Like there's a hunter one that does nothing but hunting gear and stuff, and then there's a like a barrack style one that does clothing for your people or whatnot. But don't fret, you are not limited to just using 2 of them. You choose 2 of them at each camp. So I usually try to choose the opposite of what I have at another camp. Game mechanics. I have not found one glitch. Usually when games come out, there's glitches. I have not found a single glitch. The graphics, the frame rates, they're all smooth. The gunplay is smooth. The fighting mechanics are smooth. The cutscenes, I guess I take that back. There was one cutscene that I had been watching, and I don't know if it just lagged or what, but the audio was not synced to their mouse. So when they were talking, it did not line up perfectly. But after it continued to go on, it fixed itself. So I'm assuming it was just a glitch. Could have been the internet or something, I don't know. They also have online play for this, up to 4 players. Online co-op, or it also has cross-gen play as well. I'm just going to be honest, this game is fun. I mean, it's got all the stuff of the old ones with added bonuses. The customization, they completely overhauled, and it is amazing compared to the past games. The story is very, very addicting, and I can't wait to see where it goes. So I would just say, from first experience of this game, I waited and I am happy. The gameplay is fun. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. There's tons of stuff to do, like tons of stuff to do. And it keeps getting more intense the further you go in the game. And I look forward to seeing what happens in the end. The main character, I can't remember what his name is. Giancarlo Esposito is just a phenomenal actor. You obviously would know him from Breaking Bad. He played the bad guy in the last couple seasons, and he killed it. So if you like him as an actor, you won't be disappointed on that front. I am going to make another video after I beat the game to show my differences in opinion, or if I have the same opinion about this game when I completed it. I think I'm going to have no issues with this game at all. Like I said, Far Cry is an amazing franchise. I look forward to their games. My thing is, if they could do something, I would like to see one based in the United States. I would love to see this franchise in the United States. I understand that some people might not like that, but I get sick of everything being based in foreign countries, and they never show it here. And I would like to see where it goes if it was in the U.S. I mean, with U.S. cars and buildings and all that stuff, kind of like Grand Theft Auto. How they kind of mimicked our real world. So let me know what your opinion is on that as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell button too, so that way you get notified when we upload our newer videos. And we are going to be uploading videos a couple times a week, from everything you can think of: reviews, foods, drinks, challenges, all the above. And if there's anything that you guys would like to see us do as well, mention it in the comments. Let us know. We're more than willing to go and try things that we haven't done before, and you know, see what you guys have to say about stuff, so we can know that, you know, you guys are getting happy in the situation too. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a beautiful day outside. Make sure you have a very, very good Halloween. You can't do it more than once a year. You might as well go big. Happy Halloween.